Right. Next, we have Bam Margera suing Paramount. I'll hand
Yeah,
that to you, Steve. Go for it.
yeah. So Dan Margera has been kind of spiraling hard for a while now. I think we even mentioned it in a previous episode. But he was kicked off of Jackass Forever, which is coming out I think in October. It's soon. And they fired him because he had a wellness agreement, which essentially meant his ass needed to be sober. And he failed the drug test. It looks like it was Adderall. And Margera's lawsuit claims, I've been on this for 10 years, if not longer. I have a prescription. This is not just for terminating my contract. And I don't know yet, but I bet there's going to be a lot more that comes out if this lawsuit proceeds because the dude's clearly fucked up on more than Adderall. At least it appears to be. At the very least, he's drinking and taking it. I believe Adderall is an ADHD drug. I've never been on it, and I none of my kids luckily haven't been on it either. I know it's abused in colleges quite a bit to help people fucking study and focus. At least that's what people tell me. Um, but yeah, he got fired by the producers of the film is what it's the article I read said, and that's who he's
So
suing.
so not that it really matters. I was on Adderall for about 7 years, I'd say, and I don't think I acted like odd in any way, but that's because I wasn't abusing it. So if he is acting odd and it's noticeably odd, either he's abusing it or, like you said, he's drinking or doing some other form of drugs. Because someone that is prescribed Adderall, typically, whenever they're taking the correct dosage, they function like a normal person. Like you would not know that someone's on Adderall unless they're either abusing it or they're just definitely not supposed to be using it. In which case, they're abusing it.
Yeah, yeah, and um, I don't really follow Instagram too much, but that was one page I did follow was Bam's because he's fucking spiraling and the shit he's posting. Like he had a notebook. It looked like the beginning of Seven, if you've seen that movie, where he's just on and on, pages and pages of just random. Looks like
Oh, are
free
you talking about
flowing.
his language that he wrote?
Yeah, yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. He's
Yeah,
out there.
I watched a video on it. So he's fucking crazy. He claims that he wrote a language. All he did was now, admittedly, it's very strange, but he like created a font, and he was like writing all sorts of crazy shit. And all it is a font. It's still English, just with different characters as the letters. And then people were giving him shit about it. They're like, "Bro, that is a font. Like you did not invent a language." And then he went crazy on those people. So he's just fucking nuts, man. Like all over the place with it.
Yeah, and the what I was looking at, it was in his font, but it was like I don't know, like an entire notebook torn apart and every page
Yeah.
posted. It was, yeah, he's fucking out there. I hope he gets the help he needs, whether it's mental
Yeah.
health, whether it's drugs. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's clearly not in the right state of mind. And he was fired by the producers, which are all jackass people. It's Spike Jones, Johnny Knoxville, Steve O, Jeff Tremaine, and then a few names I didn't recognize. But if you look at their credits, they've all been producers on anything that Jackass has done or touches Jackass, like Bad Grandpa and Wild Boys and shit like that. So
That's
it's
what's most telling to me is that
mhm.
it's the guys that are, around him. It's not just some, corporate bigwigs that just don't like him for some reason. It's guys that actually know who he is and what he's about. So that's the scariest part about all of it because I mean, back in the day, we know that plenty of the guys that they were on shit. They're
Yeah.
all very upfront about it, and at least for the most part, I know for a fact that most of them are clean and awesome guys now. So that's really frightening that it's those guys that don't want to have him on.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is a shitty situation. You'd hope getting fired by your best friends, or at least former best friends, would be a rock bottom or a wake up call, but it doesn't look like it. He's fighting it. He's suing them. So this sucks. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, because if it proceeds and shit becomes public, we'll know what the hell he's been doing and why they felt a need to take such drastic measures. But maybe it'll be severed before then. We'll see.
I have some very minor breaking news. Well, it's not really breaking. It's like 3 hours old. So did you guys watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yes,
Yes,
Okay, well, Idris Elba is going to be playing Knuckles in the second one.
that's hard.
that
That's
is good.
That's
that
hard.
that is awesome, but I would have never guessed that that's who they would cast for that role. Like, I don't even know how they landed him. Like, but I'm looking forward to it. I did not even watch the first one yet. I will watch it eventually. Frankly, I forgot that it existed. But that's really cool. Now I'm certainly going to be watching the second one.
Well,
Hell
a
yeah.
little teaser to upcoming topic is Idris Elba is in Suicide Squad, and he does
Oh,
really well. He's fucking awesome in it.
he really is. So, do we want to? I think I had a topic to do before this, but we can definitely go into that if you want to. I just want to be sure to warn the listeners before we get spoilers.